Welcome to the Offload Delay podcast. I'm your host, Brad Hopper. It's Remembrance Day 2021, November 11th. The podcast today will not be very long. I had a guest lined up, a veteran, 24-year Armed Force veteran for Canada, who's going to come on and talk some frontline stories with me. We're going to share some common stressors, some common behaviors that we have amongst ourselves as responders. But not today. No, technology decided otherwise. And every time I'd bring Kris on as a guest, my recording would screw up. But instead of canceling and just not putting a pod out, I thought, no, I need to tribute these guys. I need to tribute these women, these veterans, all of those who have served our country over the years, served our nation, served our world to provide our freedoms that we have today. So this podcast is a thank you, a tribute to all of our veterans. Army Kris Dlouhy, seen here, shared some amazing stories with me. And I invite you to join him on his own podcast called Fire for Effect, as you can see here. It's an amazing podcast. He's come out now with several episodes, and he just did a live show. He's really rolling with this, and he's, what I've seen, first-hand talk with other veterans and other like minds to reveal the gritty details of some of their deployments, particularly the ones in Afghanistan. He was part of a quick response team. It may not be the actual title, but it was a title that it was a team that would respond to those in need, dealing with IEDs, trying to secure different territories, different pieces of land, different geographic regions, whatever it be. He was there to support his own when needed. And his stories are incredible. And the trauma that they had to endure to do that job, to protect that nation, our freedoms, are incredible. And I encourage you to tune in to Fire for Effect and listen to some of those pods. Kris is a no BS type of guy. He doesn't mind saying the way it is. And it's funny how many commonalities there are between him and I as first responders from very different responding jobs, as to how we've accumulated some stress, some mental baggage, and those commonalities translate when we're back home and how we're dealing with it away from work and the other stresses that life may bring alongside of it. Anyway, I encourage you to go see that podcast. It's on deanblundell.com as well. Fire for Effect. Now, it's a very humbling task to thank our veterans, to thank all of those who have served our nation. But I'm going to try. I'm going to thank you for the sacrifices, for the ultimate sacrifices by some. And I'm going to encourage everybody out there to recognize all of our veterans today and hold them in your hearts every day for providing what they've done for our society, for our world. The lack of selfishness they displayed, putting everybody and the greater good ahead of their own safety, their own security, I'm not sure how you may choose to honor these individuals today, whether it's visiting a local cenotaph or talking directly with a veteran or someone who may know stories from days gone past. No matter what the deployment was, what the duty was, there's no minimalizing any of it. And I wanted to thank them all on behalf of all of us today enjoying the freedoms that we have and the world that we've been given to do what we're doing, to live how we're living. I hope you take the time to acknowledge this message, these thoughts, in whatever way you find works for you. One of the most moving parts of Remembrance Day for me is listening to taps. It's eerie, it's haunting, it's deep, but I also think it's necessary. It takes me out of my comfort zone a bit, and it really makes me think. And I usually finish my podcast with my own little theme music, and then I exit. But today's going to be different. I'd like to play taps. A couple minutes, 2 minutes of your life. Have a listen. Think your thoughts. Reflect. Pay your respects. And tribute all these veterans who have served on behalf of all of us. I'd just like to say, as minimal as it seems, thank you. Thank you to all those veterans out there. You're not forgotten. And our appreciation is immeasurable. Stay safe out there, everybody.